What I would say to my 14-year-old self would be to, first of all, be more confident that the head that you got on your shoulders is a good one. And I would also tell him that to start picking up some math books because he's going to need it in the future. I would also tell him to start working a little bit more with logical puzzles such as Rubik's Cubes and these kinds of things. They all helped me out in my career, and these were all things that I wished that as a child I had done. My name is José Rodriguez. I am a junior backend developer for Personio. The coolest part about my work is definitely the people that I work with and all the learning that I get to have. I know people here who have vast years of experience, who are also good friends of mine, and I always learn from them as much as possible. I would say some of the most challenging part of my work is a slight bit of mind exhaustion. While solving these issues is indeed fun and it is extremely fulfilling, there's always the end of the day where you've had an entire day's worth of solving issues, so your mind needs a little bit of a reset. Personio is an HR management system. We have basically digitalized the pen and paper that HR managers do, such as vacation days, such as employee numbers. I work as part of the platform team for Personio. So we as a team provide the tools for other teams to be able to work together and bring this software to a cohesive state in a single package. I am a backend engineer, part of a 6-man Scrum team. My tasks range from architecting design of code to architecting databases, managing migrations, solving problems to do with handling data and connectivity with others. And among these, collaborating with my team to solve the bigger issues of sensitivity and security in the company. My day-to-day starts with me arriving about 10 minutes before my teammates group up around together for our daily meeting every morning, just to catch myself up to speed so that the daily meeting could be productive. During this daily meeting, we take a look at tasks and features that we want to deliver for our customers. These have been given to us either by product requirements or we have decided to tackle them ourselves as part of our own goals, which is the beauty of Scrum and Agile, where we can, us ourselves, decide the things that we like to work on. Once the meeting is over and it is clear what everybody in the team is going to be working on, it is a matter of getting back to my desk and start doing what I'm best at, which is coding. Either doing it by myself or with a pair, or sometimes even as a group of 5, the entire team doing what is known as mob programming. Among these tasks, we have other things such as technical plannings and groomings and these kinds of things for our tasks. An example of one of the problems that we deal with in Personio is when data migration goes wrong and data becomes tainted or corrupted and no longer holds any value. One of the solutions to this would be, for example, to move back to a previous version of the data that we had and recover the information from there. My career started essentially in a technological university in Honduras. And I received some of the best education that I possibly could have received for about 6 years of my life. This involved tutoring. This involved me receiving some tutoring, as well as abroad exchange programs like my visit to Taiwan, from all sorts of fields, from web development to machine learning to AI. And once I was done with my education, I proceeded to my first employer, for whom I worked with for 11 glad months. But I was hoping to be more ambitious and achieve something more professional and large scale. So I started looking for work in Europe, and Personio seemed like the perfect fit for me. And the way that they deal with technical problems, data problems, security problems, it's all on such a grand and such a finesse scale that it caught my attention right away. Alternative career paths to achieve a job at Personio as a backend engineer, I would say you could deal with any career that deals in logic, such as electrical engineering or being a mathematician. These kinds of things are very useful just in the IT area in general, but they're also extremely resourceful when it comes to solving big, challenging problems like we do here in Personio. Some of the soft skills that you must have to solve these problems, I believe communication and teamwork is probably among the most important.